Hello everyone, this is Mike Padua and we're back to a latest update. This is special coverage on now Super Typhoon NANDO with international name Ragasa and a new one, that's right, LPA 92W. It's going to threaten the Bicol Region based on what we are seeing right now on the European model sometime this coming Thursday and Friday, September 25 to 26. So we are going to give you also the very latest on that new LPA, which is to the south of Yap, okay, over Micronesia. And this update is for today, Sunday evening, September 21, 2025, English version, brought to you by Typhoon 2000 and Naga College Foundation. And we'd like to thank our partners, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands Sustainability. If you're interested to know more about the BPI sustainability program, just click on the link here, or if you're watching via Facebook, just go to this description down this video for more details on BPI. And the local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Lenny Robredo and our Honorable Vice Mayor Gabi Bordado. So the latest now on Nando, it has developed into a Category 5 super typhoon with winds of 260 kilometers per hour. Last night, we mentioned that this system is passing over an area of very warm oceanic heat content, and the wind models are forecasting that it might reach super typhoon between 140 knots and 160 knots. And it happened just this afternoon. It has attained 260 kph Category 5, comparable to a Category 5 hurricane. And it's now considered a catastrophic super typhoon. Even Pag-asa has upgraded it since 11 a.m. this morning, and it's likely to pass over the Babuyan group of islands, and it will greatly affect also Batanes, Northern Cagayan, Kalinga, Apayao, and Ilocos Norte, while the rest of Cagayan Valley, Cordillera Administrative Region, and Ilocos region will also be affected by the rain bands, which is extending up to 1,000 kilometers across. So this is a large system. And right now here in Naga, we are experiencing on and off rainfall since 2 o'clock this afternoon because of the southwest monsoon or Habagat. Here's the latest fast animation from the cyclonicwx.com website. And you can see here the eye clear enough to consider as a super typhoon. And here's the Habagat. It's moving towards Visayas, Western Bicol, and later across Western Luzon, including Metro Manila. And here's the new one. This is another LPA somewhere here at 140, 8 degrees. And this is a developing LPA, which the European model are suggesting it may become a tropical storm or tropical depression, passing over the Bicol region and southern Tagalog provinces this Friday. Okay, so we are going to give you the very latest later, but first we have to discuss Nando on where the storm is right now. And here's the fast animation from the cyclonicwx.com. As you can see, the very clear eye is suggesting that it's already at T7.0 on the Dvorak scale, meaning that the wind speed is around 140 to 160 knots. That's 260 kph, Category 5. And you can clearly see here the southwest monsoon moving across Mindoro, bringing some heavy rainfall. Right now, it's already 10 to 12 millimeters of rain over Naga in an on and off fashion. So there's nothing to worry about. Let's hope that it will remain this way. And here's the easterly wave infrared satellite. We're in that violet or purple color, or the areas of very intense rainfall, while the red ones is from 50 to more than 100 millimeters. So it's really a very large system. And here's the zoom in satellite animation from windy.com. Here's Naga, that blue dot, that's our location. And here's now the southwest monsoon marching across Mindoro, Northern Palawan, Calamian Group, Western Panay, and also here over Camarines Sur and parts of Bicol Region. We are experiencing some on and off light to moderate rainfall. Sometimes in a few seconds, just some sort of a heavy downpour, but it's the way the nature of the southwest monsoon functions. Okay, it's only on and off rainfall, light to moderate, at times heavy in a few seconds, and it's gone. So let's hope that it will remain that way. But over the area of Western Luzon, Metro Manila, they will experience some intense rainfall set to begin tonight until Wednesday because of the effects of the enhancement of this super typhoon, which is approaching Babuyan Islands. And here's the latest clock from Typhoon 2000 as of 11 o'clock this morning. And the system is forecast to pass here over the Balintang Channel within the next 24 hours. And then these areas of Cagayan Valley, including Cordillera Administrative Region, Ilocos Region, will have, Ilocos Provinces, will have the wind speeds of 75 to 100 kph. That's tropical storm force winds. While over Northern Cagayan, northern parts of Ilocos Norte, they will suffer winds of more than 100 to 130 kph. While the areas of Batanes and Babuyan Islands, including Calayan, will experience wind gusts of more than 130 kph. So it depends. If you are very close to the eye or over the eye wall, you expect winds of up to more than 200 kph. Okay, since the gustiness of the 1 minute average of Joint Typhoon Warning Center, this is the 11 a.m., but the latest right now is 260 sustained, gusting up to 300 kph. That's the 1 minute average. If we are speaking of 10 minute average, it will be lesser than that. Okay, 200 to 250 gustiness. So that's the scenario right now. It's likely to still pick up steam up to 280 kph as it moves across the Balintang Channel tomorrow morning through the evening. And here's the zoom image. And between 2 to 4 p.m. or 12 to 4 p.m., it will pass very close to or over the vicinity of Babuyan Island. And the area of Calayan Island will also suffer the worst of the storm, since they will be on the southern eyewall, while Basco, Batanes, Sabtang Island, Batan Island, and also Sabtang will experience very strong wind gust, since it will be over the northern eyewall of this super typhoon. Okay, so the time of passage here is between 12 noon to 5 p.m. tomorrow. It depends on the speed. If it accelerates, it will be earlier than forecasted. And here's the Asian Agency multi-tracks. They are now showing, all agencies are showing a 24-hour forecast position in the vicinity of Babuyan Islands. Okay, that will be tomorrow 2 p.m. Monday, September 22. So, folks, please take all necessary precautions. Those living over the areas of Cagayan Valley, Ilocos Region, and in Cordillera Administrative Region, because of the large circulation, there will be some heavy rainfall that could bring some landslides and flash floods as well. So, folks, also here over Batanes and Babuyan Islands, Calayan Islands, please take all necessary precautions. You can see here that the Joint Typhoon Warning Center is the highest, since they are using 1 minute average. The rest is between 2 to 10 minute average. Ragasa is 185. Beijing is 215. What else? Hong Kong 220. Japan 185. Same with Ragasa. So let's wait if the wind signal will increase. We are going to check out the latest on the Ragasa wind signal. I'm going to show it to you later on. Okay, we're going to show it to you in a while. So here's now the latest from Pag-asa. I'm going to show you the latest wind signal. And wind speed of Ragasa is still at 185 kph, no changes. And then the wind signal number 3 is now raised over the northern part of Northern Cagayan, that's Santa Ana, and also Babuyan Islands, and Batanes is under wind signal number 3. Signal number 2, and the northern parts of Cagayan Valley, including Ilocos Sur, Ilocos Norte, the northern part of Ilocos Sur, while the rest of Northern Luzon is under signal number 1, and that already includes Bulacan, northern, Aurora, okay, and also other areas of northern and central Luzon, except the southern part of Zambales and Bataan. So just look at the website of Ragasa and click on the wind signal or over their Facebook channel. Okay, and let's move now. Where are we? We are going to show you now the latest on the multimodal diagnostic comparison. So the forecast, since it's here, this is the current position, it might also increase to 270 kph or 145 knots based on this wind model, while the wind shear remains low. So it will this will factor in for more intensification because of a very low upper level winds or wind shear, and the sea surface temperature remains high. Okay, mid-level relative humidity is wet. That's why it's a large system. And this is the culprit, the tropical cyclone heat potential, oceanic heat content. Okay, this was I mentioned this yesterday, and I told you guys that once the system moves over this white part, which is off the charts, this is very warm oceanic heat content, the system might rapidly intensify. And that's happening right now. It has intensified into a super typhoon, not just any other super typhoon, but it's an extremely dangerous super typhoon, category 5, the highest of them all, similar to a category 5 hurricane like Andrew. And based on the latest now from Chips Ensemble wind model, yesterday it shows 140, but the latest now it could reach 160 knots, that's 300 kilometers per hour. Remember, way back in 2016, September, there's this super typhoon Ferdy, okay, Meranti, international name, that passed over Batanes, and it clocked a new record of very low atmospheric pressure. I forgot the value, but it clocked the estimate wind speed is at 315 kph. So this 160 knots is 300 kilometers per hour, okay, or 296. We just rounded off. So that's the potential peak intensity of the storm in 12 hours time. Now, if the system will not undergo an eyewall replacement cycle, it's likely that it will continue to intensify. But if it stops at 260 or 270, this 160 knots will not be achieved. Okay, so that's the scenario of what is happening right now on the development of Super Typhoon Nando. So let's move now on the latest on Google Lab. This is Google Weather Lab. I mean, this is the DeepMind, and you can see their experimental model and the European model are agreeing on where the system will pass. And we are going to move this slider for the next 5 days, and you can see something is lurking here. That's LPA 92W, and it's likely to enter par on Wednesday, and it's a fast-moving system. Remember, fast-moving system will give us a quick effect of heavy rains and possible strong winds in just 12 hours. So we will wait and see, because this system is likely to pass over Bicol Region on September 26. Friday. And the Google Mind AI model and the European model ensemble are suggesting it as a tropical depression. The American model yesterday shows a tropical storm status, but right now it's just a low pressure. Let's hope that the ECMWF will follow the GFS, but usually the ECMWF is the leader when it comes to forecasting long-range tracks of potential cyclones. So this is 5 days from now. So I'm giving you guys heads up here in Naga and Camarines Sur, those who are watching in Bicol. There is a potential LPA that could become a tropical depression or tropical storm, and it will be named by Ragasa as Opong if it will intensify. So it's a wait and see scenario. So by Tuesday, once Nando exits the Philippine Air Responsibility, our attention will focus on this new low pressure system. Remember, Mirasol just formed east of Samar, and in just 24 hours, it attained tropical storm status before hitting Aurora. And it's not even in the models because it appeared in the model 48 or 24 hours before. So that's really how fascinating and how amazing this nature is. Even computer models with all the high-tech advancement, they still didn't track this system. But it appeared 24 hours before. So remember, the oceanic heat content here is so hot. Let me return back to that area. Here, look at this. This is an area east of Samar. The oceanic heat content or the tropical cyclone heat potential is off the charts. And once this LPA passes here, what will be the scenario? You know what I mean? So all I can say that it may intensify. So we are focusing our attention on that next LPA. And here's the ensemble of the European model. It shows here that color are ranging from a low pressure system up to a tropical storm or even a severe tropical storm. Some are showing a typhoon. Okay, so we will not just let this system off the radar of our updates. So we will monitor this closely because there are some storms. I remember way back in 1989, I was still in fourth year high school. There's this one storm named Saling. It's just a tropical storm passing over Bicol, but it intensified into Typhoon Dan. That's the international name, Typhoon Dan. So that's Saling, which damaged parts of Camarines Sur. That was October 8, 1989. So during the last week of September, first 2 weeks of October, the area of the Philippine Sea east of Samar is notorious when it comes to quick developing tropical cyclones, just like Mirasol, which developed quickly east of Bicol. It dumped for 2 days a total of 256 millimeters of rainfall that flooded parts of Naga City. Okay, just remember that. Here's the ensemble from the American model. This is the American model and the European model, and they are all suggesting a possibility of an LPA, although here in the American model it's becoming an LPA, but here it's becoming a tropical depression. They are exchanging roles as of this time. So we will wait and see. And here's the wide picture from Windy. This is a almost a super typhoon as well, 230 kph. This is 260. This is I call this the son of Ragasa, Nyugori. That's the international name. Ragasa is also a Filipino name, which means swift. Okay, so local name is Nando. And here's the next one that we are monitoring, LPA 92W. It's currently here. So we are going to every day we are going to give you the very latest on that one. And here's the model from the European model. I mean the model one. So there you go. Here's now the LPA 92W. And on Thursday, it could become a tropical depression. That's 1,000 millibar. 1,002 and below, it's already a tropical depression. 996, it's a tropical storm. So this is just a forecast from the European model. The American model has also updated. It's also a tropical low. It's here, and it disappeared on Friday. But on the European model, which is the most trustful model, okay, most trusting of all, and look at that. Friday, it will pass over Catanduanes and Camarines provinces. That will be on Friday evening. So let's hope that changes will occur. It will move north or disappear. Let's hope and pray that it will be that way. But remember, Mirasol, upon my post-analysis, it's really the formative stage that dumped so many rainfall amounts here in Naga City. So we will not close our eyes on this weather system. And then look, on the 27th, it will be quickly emerging over the West Philippine Sea. 28 outside of Par, becoming a tropical storm, moving once again towards Leju Peninsula in western Guangdong, China. So we are going to monitor that. And then after that, beginning October, until maybe October 15, we are going to be on the awake, dry phase of the modern Julian oscillation. Just localized thunderstorms, good weather, sunny skies, blue skies. But the MJO, the wet phase, will return sometime last week of October once again. During the first week and the second week, it will be moving back to the Western Hemisphere Africa area. There's some changes on the modern Julian oscillation. Okay, I'm going to show to you later. Abrupt changes because we are into the wet phase right now. Here's the rain. Let's discuss first the rainfall of Nando. So beginning tonight until tomorrow, we expect here more than 100 millimeters up to 400 millimeters of rainfall across northern Luzon, particularly Cagayan Valley, and the western sections of northern Luzon as well. CAR, Baguio, Ilocos region. So look at that, okay? So sometimes this is only conservative. The values are conservative, but it may reach up to 400. Just like what happened during Christine here in Naga, 400 millimeters on the forecast. But in reality, it reached 700 plus millimeters. And here's the southwest monsoon, bringing more than 100 to 200 millimeters of rainfall over Occidental Mindoro and other parts of western Luzon, Zambales, western Pangasinan, Bataan, and also here, Metro Manila. If we move this slider on Tuesday, we might be seeing also 50 to 100 millimeters of rainfall. Actually, it's in the latest rain forecast of Ragasa on Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Metro Manila might experience 50 to 100 millimeters of rainfall. And then by Wednesday, there's still some rainfall, but it's diminishing. And on Thursday, back to normal, but there are still some showers and thunderstorms expected on Thursday, September 25. It looks like it will be only on Monday and Tuesday, the rainfall effects of the Habagat over Metro Manila and the western sections of the country. And then here's the other one. This is the low pressure system that is expected to bring heavy rainfall over the Bicol Region. Evening of Thursday, September 25, whole day of September 26. Some areas we may experience more than 100 millimeters of rainfall, but the rest around 50 to 100. And it's not only Bicol Region, but also parts of MiMaRoPa, Sulu Archipelago, Masbate. Okay, Masbate also included here. Romblon. So this is also another rain event from this LPA. And then on September 27, improving weather conditions across Bicol Region. More rainfall here over Mindoro because of this quick passage of this LPA that could become Opong. Okay, that's the next name of Ragasa. Letter O. Okay, and then whole week of October, it's gonna be fair weather with some isolated rain showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening. Okay, So let's go back to the start of the forecast. Now, let's look at the latest. This is from Project NOAA. This is from the 24-hour rainfall forecast of Weather Manila of Dr. Jerry Bagdasa as of 1:35 p.m. You can see here for the next 24 hours, 1:30 p.m. today until 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. It says here that Naga City and parts of Camarines Sur will have rainfall of 30 to 60 or 60 up to 100 millimeters. So this may be due to the thunderstorms generated by the Habagat. Metro Manila will also experience that kind of situation. Look at Occidental Mindoro, up to 140 millimeters of rainfall, and some up to 200 millimeters. There are areas here up to we don't see any 400. Maybe here over La Union and Benguet, there might be some 400 millimeters of rainfall. So this is not due to the effect of the typhoon, of the super typhoon, and the southwest monsoon. So we could expect 30 to 200 millimeters of rainfall for the next 24 hours. And for the wave forecast for the next 5 days until Friday, particularly tomorrow, Monday, we expect very rough seas here and light to moderate to rough over the West Philippine Sea, East Philippine Sea. Central waters of our country will have light to moderate as well. Not conducive for sea travel and fishing. So not allowed for this week. Because after that system, reaching more than 5 meters in wave heights, there's another one. This is LPA 92W on Friday. Might dump heavy rainfall and some large waves of 4 meters. And dangerous to small sea crafts. Okay, so that's the wave forecast that we are seeing right now because of this back-to-back systems. This is the other system up here. Gonna move this back here. Okay, and on the monsoon index, right now it's going up again because of the enhancement of Super Typhoon Nando, but within the next weeks, it will go down as the southwest monsoon is nearing end. As for the modern Julian oscillation, those who are asking why is it, I said last week it's moving towards the western hemisphere. Well, forecast changes. So right now, it's a quick change of the forecast of this MJO from the Bureau of Meteorology of Australia. So this is the initial right now. The new one shows that this wet phase will move into the Philippines area, into the Philippines. That's September 24 because of the present storm, Super Typhoon Nando, and the approach of another system, LPA 92W towards Bicol. So 24 to 29, it will be over the Western Pacific, but October 1, October 4, and the rest of the 1st and 2nd through the 3rd week of October, the wet phase will be over the Western Hemisphere and Africa into the Indian Ocean. So, based on this situation, we might be expecting some good weather during the first 2 weeks of October. So, let's wait and see on this forecast. Let's hope that it will not change. So there you go. That's the latest for tonight. And we will see you again tomorrow for the update on the passing of Super Typhoon Nando over extreme northern Luzon, particularly over Babuyan Islands. Please take all necessary precautions, prepare, hunker down, because we have a super typhoon comparable to a Category 5 hurricane, extremely dangerous. And we have Fox, those my friends who are chasers, typhoon chasers, hurricane chasers, they're up there, and Batanes and Northern Cagayan chasing Super Typhoon Nando. And we will also give you the very latest tomorrow on LPA 92W. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe always. Be hashtag Typhoon Wiser. And God bless to all. By the way, happy fiesta to my fellow Nagaños. and the rest of the Bicolanos who are celebrating our feast of Our Lady of Peñafrancia, Mahal na Ina. Viva la Virgen! Happy Fiesta to all. Thank you and God bless.